What powers would you have? You have two. You can pick two. Which ones would you go for?
Can I make up a power? Okay, I'm gonna.
I guess it depends on how stupid it is.
I'm gonna definitely go with flying. Obviously, right? Mm-hmm. Everyone wants to be able to just fly, so flying. I know what power I'm going with.
Oh, whoopsie. I did.
Or puss or mediocre.
Hey!
Welcome to K Love You Bye.
Episode 31. Or 3 penis, as Colby would write it down.
3 penis.
3 penis.
Episode 3 penis. Because looks like a 1.
I mean, I guess kind of with the way you do it.
Yeah, that's not my best work either. That's kind of a shitty drawn penis.
Yeah.
I've drawn way better dicks
Is
than
that
that one.
actual size?
I mean, if I put my penis up to it on the board, yeah, maybe. Pretty close. So, yeah, little. Look at that ending, huh?
Yeah.
Welcome, everybody.
Hello.
It's been a minute.
A week.
Yep. That's what I mean by a minute.
Usually people, it'd be longer.
I'm trying to get my little toddy going here because every time I take a deep breath, I got a cough. So maybe the booze will help straighten
Well,
me
it
out.
didn't help last weekend.
Dude,
So.
Vicks or NyQuil Vapor Cool. You ever had that shit? Mm-mm. Oh my God. It's like, like the regular Vicks Vapor Rub, right? Mm-hmm. It's like taking a scoop of that on your fingers and just eating it. And like your whole like inside's like, I feel so much mintier.
I've had like
so good.
the Tylenol shit. It's blue. It's in a little bottle.
Yep.
I've taken that before when I've had like strep throat and shit. And oh God, it's like eating a bunch of ice. It makes you feel so much better.
Yeah, that's what this shit does.
Yeah,
oh
it's
my
probably
God.
like the same shit.
The last couple of nights I've been fucking. It comes with a little cup and it's like 20 milliliters. You're supposed to.
Mm-hmm. I always just drink out of the bottle.
Last few nights I just been taking the cap off and I take a quick look for my wife, make sure she's not watching, and I.
She's nowhere. She's sleeping. You take a drink and you put it down there. She is standing behind you.
Yeah.
Fucking, what are you doing?
Are you doing? Nothing. Yeah, that wasn't me.
I'm not doing it.
I didn't make that stupid decision.
I'm not doing a fucking thing.
I didn't tell myself to do that. Somebody else told me.
The voices in my head were telling me.
And
they were saying drink the shit from the bottle.
I love that voice.
You're fucking. I'm trying to remember what that voice reminds me of. I think it's from like Little Nicky.
Maybe. No, maybe. I was gonna say a Scary Movie 2, but I don't know if that's it either. I think I know what you're talking about.
No, that's not. It's a movie where everyone's like super fucking high.
Huh?
It's that voice reminds me of a movie where everyone's like super fucking high and they're like,
It's like
Shot me in the neck.
it's old school.
Will Ferrell, yeah.
Old school, yeah.
You shot me in the
You're
neck.
cool. Or what does he say?
You're crazy.
You're crazy, man. I like you, but you're crazy. Yeah, I didn't even think about that until now.
That's what that reminds me of. Mm-hmm. God, such a good movie.
It was funny. Classic.
Will Ferrell's starting to look old.
Well, he is pretty old.
That's scary.
Yeah, you want to know what's even scarier? Is look at Johnny Knoxville. His whole head's gray.
Oh, yeah. No shit.
Yeah. And I remember when he was, I think, like the first Jackass and shit, I'm pretty sure he was in his 20s, maybe 30s. How long ago was that?
Fuck.
I don't know, but
Had to have been 15 plus years ago. First Jackass?
oh, it was more than that because I wasn't 18 yet. I was
yeah.
I was 16 maybe.
Okay, so it would have been
Oh,
closer to 20 years ago.
20 years ago.
Holy
21
shit.
years ago.
God, you're an old piece of shit.
I know. I know.
At least I can say fucking 20 years ago I didn't have pubes on my fucking dick. Well,
You
20,
did
20 years ago I did.
when you were 10?
Yeah.
No, 12.
Yeah, 20 years ago I did.
Hmm.
I was an early bloomer.
Yeah.
I literally went from a 6th grader to a grown man in like probably
3 days.
12 days.
Oh, 12 days.
And then I stayed the exact same height and size I am now for the 20 years.
Which for the people out there who don't know Colby personally, he's about 5'3".
Oh my God. I'm not even that little.
You're 5'3".
No.
Yeah, actually, you might be shorter because I'm pretty sure my mom is 5'3".
Dude.
When you stand next to her, she towers over you.
Dude, I'm 5'8" with work boots on.
With those 3. So, okay. So
With
you're
five.
5'5".
No.
With those, because you wear 3-inch
No.
soles, right?
No, I don't wear stilettos to work.
Prove it. I don't believe you.
Maybe when I'm on the corner hustling for that dough,
Oh, yeah.
you know?
Oh, yeah. I've seen you over there with those high tops. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, fucking Bruce stops by every now and again.
Yeah. I was going to say you should just not wear those because you want to look, like you could be thrown around. But even while wearing those, you can look like you're thrown around.
Dude,
Can be
my
thrown
driver's license has got me captured at 5'7". The doctor's office has got me captured at 5'7.5". So,
around. So you're 5'7.25", meet halfway.
no, I'll go with the
Go.
I'll go with the high side.
Yeah, I would too.
I mean, do you fucking blame me?
No.
I'm 5. Okay. I'm taking the 1/2 inch on the height. Okay. Because God blessed me with being short and gave me a little
Why'd
fucking
you look
dick.
at your finger like that?
Because I was seeing how many I was counting.
Oh.
God gave me a short height and a short dick. So being that I got double shorted,
But-
I'm gonna capitalize on that extra.
But he
half
gave you a
inch.
nice beard, though.
I do have an.
You could do some vagina tickles with that. Or asshole tickles, I guess, whatever floats
Can you
your boat.
believe my wife wants me to shave this motherfucker down?
Yeah, I've talked to her about that.
She
Like, why
doesn't
do you
want.
keep-
She doesn't want me to go. She doesn't want me to not have a beard.
Oh, she wants you to
She
trim it
just
down.
wants it to be like the insurance salesman version of myself. Beard.
She did say you don't wash it.
She's fucking a crazy. I'm gonna stop myself. Love you, babe.
Love you too.
I don't know.
Oh, gee.
No, I was talking to you.
Oh, okay.
Dude, I don't know why she doesn't dig the long beard. I think it's because she thinks I hide like Starburst and shit in there or something.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
think
she
she's
did say that
scared.
too. She said you always like food collecting and shit.
Yeah, I think she's always scared of like what's in there.
Probably.
And like
Well, she probably read that one report that one time where it was saying how beards are so dirty and blah, blah, blah. I was like, yeah, probably if you don't wash them.
I do have a little gremlin that lives in there named Alfonso.
Alfonso?
Yeah, he eats all the crumbs. Every now and again, if you look at me and there's a crumb,
Well, I thought
and
the
then
crumbs.
you turn and you look back and the crumb's gone, it's because Alfonso he scurried out, grabbed him.
I thought the crumbs were for you, though.
No,
Oh, it's for Alfonso.
Alfonso. He comes out back to his little cave.
Great sound effects.
I know, right?
Yeah.
It's because I've heard him do it 1,000 times.
I would have assumed it'd be more than that. How long has he been there?
A while. The year was
You don't feed him after midnight, right?
no,
Okay. Well, I figured, yeah, you're probably sleeping most time.
yeah,
Perfect.
yeah. He's got a mind of his own. Yeah. No, I don't want to fucking shave my beard though. No,
I've tried telling Ashley, I'm like, I'm going to shave it.
I
I'm
do.
going to do it. And she
I
won't
don't
let me.
mind. I don't mind having like a real short beard where it's like all same length, like follows your facial structure.
Yeah, it's nice.
The only problem is I'm not a fucking insurance salesman. And I don't like looking like a fucking dirty realtor. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I'm never dressed up and clean enough to pull off a short beard where I look good all the time. I'm a fucking mechanic, man. I'm gonna be all dirty and being like, oh, I'll sell you a house.
Yeah.
And be like, oh, you're a hobo with a fucking trimmed beard.
My grandpa was a hobo.
Was he?
He used to hop trains and ride them around and shit and go from place to place or whatever.
Really?
Yeah.
So that's where you learned how to do that shit.
Hop trains?
Yeah.
I guess. I don't. Sure.
You and trains. Why are we always coming full circle to trains with you?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Really? He used to like go all over the world in trains, and
Not all over the world. You can't just hop
you
on
can
a
take
train
a
in
train.
Iowa.
You can take a train all the way around the world if you wanted to.
No, you can't.
Guarantee you, there's a ferry somewhere that like you can load locomotives and shit.
No. It's not a thing.
You don't think so?
No, I'm
We should Google it.
I'm
'cause I
pretty
bet
sure it
you-
was just around the United States that he did.
really. So he just get on a train and
Go from town to town, do work and stuff wherever, and
really,
yeah,
God, that'd be
get
cool.
in street fights and shit.
That'd be cool, wouldn't it? Live a life where you could just fucking. All right. Some cunt bag named Karen pissed me off in this town. I'm out of here.
Yeah, you know what's funny too? He had leg tattoos and shit, and I didn't even know about it until shit. I was 21, 22 or something like that. Had no fucking clue. He always wore pants,
Yeah.
like old guys do, or always wearing pants. And come to find out, he's got fucking tatted up legs and shit. I was like, what the fuck? Learning a bunch of new shit about you, Gramps.
It's fucking amazing how much shit like old guys like that forget they did until they're just sitting there watching you someday and they're like, oh, hey, that reminds me of one day in 1812 I was
1812. It's a long time ago.
like my grandpa, we go fishing together, or we used to go fishing together often enough that I've heard pretty much like all of his stories, but every now and again he comes up with some new shit I've never heard before. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah. He was telling me the story one time. I'm trying to remember if he was I think he was in Thailand. And he met this girl and went to like her family's like indigenous hut that they lived in. It was like on stilts.
On stilts.
And like she took him upstairs and they got there and it was like the girl's grandma was like on her deathbed and like this weird experience that was happening, right? They were like chanting at her and shit. And he's like, it was the weirdest fucking thing I've ever seen. And all of a sudden you could hear these fucking dogs barking and howling and like getting closer. And I'm like sitting there and they're chanting, they're blowing smoke and shit all over her, and she's dying on this bed.
God.
And these dogs are howling and barking, and all of a sudden they're fucking closer and closer. And he goes, God damn it, they were right underneath the fucking house, barking and howling underneath the house. He was scared the living shit out of me. All of a sudden they just shut up and they were gone. And he goes, as soon as they were gone, she died.
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. The old lady just, and he's like, the girl was trying to tell me it was the dogs were
Her spirit.
taking her. Yeah. It was like her.
Like in Moana, the spirit
Yeah, she's
creature
like-
thing.
She was trying to tell him like the dogs weren't even real. They weren't there. It was just a spirit. And I'm
That's
like,
fucking
I'm like,
crazy.
I think they had you on some sort of like peyote type shit, Grandpa.
Yeah. It's probably more like opium.
Something. I was like, I think she drugged you. She was going to take you back to the hut and they were going to take your kidneys and shit to save her grandma. But you didn't go down fast enough.
Yeah, they were cannibals.
Something.
They were gonna cannibalize you to
Sacrifice him.
sacrifice you,
To
but
save the grandma.
they had to eat your heart to.
Yeah.
Just couldn't get it that far before she
He was telling me that story. I'm like, that's fucking hilarious.
Was he Army or something?
He was Air Force.
Air Force?
Yeah. He was a distinguished visitor driver.
Oh, yeah.
So he drove, well, he started off driving like buses and shit.
Mm-hmm.
He was in the motor pool. And then he ended up working his way up into driving like limos and like service cars for, he's got a whole list of all the people that he drove for. He showed it to me one time. He drove for like the doctors and stuff, the medical staff for JFK.
Really?
He drove for a bunch of like congressmen. He drove for like a couple foreigners that had flown in to meet with like the president. Bunch of 3, 4, 5-star generals. I don't know if it was any 5 stars, but
Yeah.
you know, 2, 3, and 4-star generals all the time. It was a pretty cool list. He drove for a lot of cool people.
Yeah.
Them old guys, man, they remember so much shit too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I feel like I'm gonna be his age, and
Dude, yeah, I can't.
all the good times are gonna be.
I can't remember shit in my 20s. Like a lot of the shit I did in the Navy and stuff. Unless like there's a specific event or conversation going on that reminds me of something, I can't just bring up these fucking memories on my own.
It's fucking lost in there.
My memory's trash.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but my brain don't work that good anyway.
No. One thing I do remember though is our shout out for the day. For the week, I
Our
guess.
shout out.
Our shout out.
Which one? For this week,
Shout outs for this week.
we
I
have
guess.
2.
Yeah.
We have 2 for this week.
2. He only wrote one, but
Yeah.
you're fucking up, but it's failing at your duties. But continue.
Don't fucking tell me what I'm failing at. You are failing at life
That's fucking
in,
harsh.
in general.
That's fucking extreme.
Look at you.
You don't even fucking know. Continue on with the fucking.
You're wearing a fucking club. You're wearing a club T-shirt for a club you're not even in.
Hellfire Club, bro.
You're not.
You don't even know
in
anything
the
about
club.
Hellfire Club.
What if that said Hell's Angels and you were walking around with that?
Well, it doesn't.
You're lucky you're not getting beat up by the Hellfire Club right now.
Shut the fuck up. You have no idea.
Anyway, we're going to start off with Men's Grooming Lounge. Brandon, you look really nice today with that fresh, clean cut.
Thanks. I can't style it like she does though.
Yeah, it's hard to do that.
That's so fucking impossible. I was getting fucking pissed. I was like, fuck it.
It's
and just
cool. It's
walked
cool because we both got clean cuts. I got mine on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Yep, fresh, feeling so fresh and so clean.
She goes,
I love that place.
She goes, did Myers feel special? I was like, oh yeah, he was totally into it. He was gloating all day, fucking like telling Kobe, like blah blah blah. Like, oh, she's coming here to do my hair. She just laughed.
He thought he was somebody.
Yeah.
Special haircut for Myers.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Anyway,
No, the Men's Grooming Lounge in Gardner, Iowa. Sarah, she's fantastic. She takes great care of everybody.
yes, she does.
Super accommodating.
Mm-hmm.
Will do her absolute best to work you in the schedule as best she can.
Yeah,
She's busy.
super busy. Yeah.
Busy.
But if you gotta wait a week or two, highly recommend. I had to wait, I think, a week.
Absolutely. Dude, if you plan it, you won't go without.
Yeah,
You just got to plan it.
just plan ahead. You'd be like, oh, I
Forecast.
want to get my hair cut next week or the week after. Just do it.
Check it out. Men's Grooming Lounge, Gardner, Iowa. You walk in there feeling like a hobo. You walk out feeling like
Like a what?
I was going to go with like insurance salesman, realtor, because I was on the kick. But I'm going to go ahead and say a billionaire. You feel like a fucking billionaire when you walk out of there.
Feel fresh and clean. So
Brand-
fresh and so clean.
Brand new fucking man.
Yeah.
Check them out. They're
good.
fantastic.
And we have a secondary shout 'em outs to, I don't know what the fuck that was, but
Laura Jane.
Laura Jane.
Laura and her husband, Lance, are really good friends of mine. I served with Lance. He's still active military. Laura She's a freelancer. Just freelancing. She hooked us up. She is very, very talented with graphic design.
Yes, indeed.
We shot her over just a few like subtle ideas of what we were imaging for, or imagining. We're imaging.
He might have been imaging. I was imagining.
For our logos.
Yeah.
We wanted to get a new podcast logo and a logo for our LLC.
Man, you're just struggling today with words.
Words are fucking hard every day, bud.
I know. Continue on.
Hit it out of the park. Just killed it. Our new logos, keep an eye out for them. We're going to have them probably
Right here.
on this episode. Check it out. Wait, no. Check it out.
Yeah.
And then we'll probably flash our LLC logo too, just to show everybody what it looks like.
Yeah, we'll show them both.
KLYB Studios, the production company that puts on K Love You Bye. Thank you, KLYB Studios.
Yeah. You guys are great. I won Employee of the Month fucking 6 months in a row. It's crazy.
Fuck. No, you didn't. Anyway, Lord Jane, fantastic. We appreciate everything you did for us.
Yes, we do.
We will be returning customers.
Oh. I don't know why I thought you said we will be returning customers. Like we're returning customers to you. We don't want them anymore.
Oh, yeah.
Take your
Yeah,
customers.
take your customers back. We don't want them. We're sick of feeding them.
Yeah.
Yeah. What? You go first.
No, you go. I was gonna suggest you say your little. You have something written down over there. 30-year-old twin babies, and
Oh, you want me to talk about the 30-year-old twin babies?
I'm curious about what the fuck you're talking about
Dude.
there.
This is cool as fuck. I saw this the other day and I wrote it down because I was like, I want to talk about this. Get this, right? This is
this.
apparently this is not a new thing. Apparently this is not it. It is a new thing, but it's
can do
not
this.
a new thing.
Okay.
It's a thing that reached a new level, kind of deal.
All right. Let's just get to it because you're just making this
No,
extra confusing.
I'm setting it up.
Okay.
Okay, so stick with me.
I'm trying.
My brain was baffled when I heard this because I immediately was like, cryo, we're going to fucking the outer side of the universe.
The outer side of the universe?
Yeah.
Okay.
So what this is, there were embryos that were frozen from a couple in their 20s,
Okay.
like early 20s.
Uh-huh.
They froze eggs because they were like not really ready to have kids or something right now, but whatever. Froze them in case they want to do it later. Never did it and decided to donate them now that they're like in their later 50s.
Mm-hmm.
The eggs were donated to a couple that were having a hard time getting pregnant.
Yeah.
They implanted the frozen embryo that were 30 years old.
30-year-old embryos.
The embryos were 30 years old
Okay.
and the babies were born healthy, no fucking problems. So the babies are technically 30 fucking years old and they're newborns. It's twins. How fucking crazy is that?
Yeah, but I mean, are they technically 30 years old? Because when you're frozen, it kind of just time stops, right?
I mean,
Sure, the embryos themselves are.
you're taking away
been around
why
for
I
30
thought it was
years.
so cool.
Yeah.
You're being a dick.
I'm not being a dick. I'm just.
You're taking away the part that I think is really fucking great.
Well, that's what I like to do. I like to take your little ideas.
You're
and
crushing me
your
right now.
things, and I just like to shoot them down. I like to take them.
You're crushing
Shoot
me.
'em right
and
into
I
the ground.
can't- You're crushing me right now.
Okay.
Dude, so think about it. How fucking nuts is that? That they took an egg and froze the son of a bitch.
Froze a son of a bitch.
And okay, so when they freeze these, right? They freeze them, I think in liquid nitrogen is what it said, at negative 200 degrees. And they say at that temperature, the all biological science like ceases. The process slows down so much that like literally nothing happens. And you know what I'm thinking in my head?
What?
Why can't you put somebody to sleep that cold really fast?
I think there's a lot of sci-fi movies and shit about that. So I'm
Yes.
sure that's probably something
Yes.
that's they're working on or whatever. You know what I mean?
Fucking flash freeze a motherfucker, negative 200 degrees.
Yeah.
Everything stops. Right? You don't lose oxygen. Your brain don't go
Well, it's like if
schnitzel fritzel.
it's like if a fly, right? You freeze a fly, and it's what are you looking over there for?
nothing.
Did I say fly, and you're looking
No.
over there for the fly? If you
saw lights.
freeze a fly, you know, and then it warms up, whatever, it comes like back to life. So I
Yeah.
assume it's the same thing. It's
Dude,
just
same
it's
with
probably
fish.
just a less of a temperature.
Like when you go, so you go ice fishing, right? And it's like super fucking cold outside. You take your fish, throw them outside of the ice shack, let them sit there for a half hour. You grab it, it's frozen solid. Like literally, you put it in the ice hole and you just let it chill there for like fucking 10 minutes and the fish fucking swims away. And I've always wondered, I wonder how fucking loopy that fish is when it comes back. You know what I
What
mean?
the fuck just happened?
why am
Tom, you're not gonna believe this shit.
Why am I so tired? I don't know, dude. I read that article and I was like, this is the coolest shit in the world. They literally froze something that has to do with people
Yeah.
for 30 years and brought it back out of being frozen and everything's fucking hunky dory. I want to follow this story and see how those kids turn out.
You're gonna follow it for how long?
Well, I don't know.
10 years? 20 years?
I'm not gonna actually follow it, but I hope they post like updates so that like I just randomly see it.
Like,
So
oh
I can
yeah, I
be like,
remember.
oh, I
talking about
remember.
that on episode 30.
How are they doing? Oh, they have. I'm not even gonna say it. I don't want to jinx them.
Yeah, don't do.
That'd be terrible.
Yeah, it would. You'd be.
What
that
if they're
guy.
like? What if they're like super fucking human though? What if they find out that freezing them for 30 years gives them like
They can fly and shit?
superpowers and
That'd
shit?
be cool. Freeze me for 30 years. I want some shit. What powers would you have? You could have two. You could pick two. Which ones would you go for?
Can I make up a power?
Uh,
Okay, I'm gonna.
I guess it depends on how
I'm a-
stupid it is.
I'm gonna definitely go with flying. Obviously, right? Mm-hmm. Everyone wants to be able to just fly, so flying. I know what power I'm going with.
You can increase your dick size.
I want to be able to pause time.
Oh, yeah. We talked about that.
Yeah,
before, I think. Yeah.
yeah. Oh, by the way, no, but if that ever becomes a thing where like you can freeze time, whoever comes up with it, do not let me have access to that. There would be so many really bad things that I'm gonna do with that fucking power. No, don't let me do it. Just like the movie Click, you know. Mm-hmm. Pause.
Beat the shit out of your boss.
Oh my God. I would do so much fucked up shit. I would go from being a decent goddamn human being to a fucking piece of shit.
I could see that.
Don't let me do it.
Yeah,
Please don't let
I
me
could
do
see
it.
you being a piece of shit.
Oh, dude.
Plausibility.
Good thing it's not a real tool.
So don't give Colby anything. Everybody else can have superpowers except for Colby, apparently.
No, I still want to be able to fly.
No, you don't get anything.
I won't be able to do a bunch of fucked up shit with that, but
You could do some.
yeah.
do some.
God, I keep thinking how fucking cool it'd be to have that fucking Click remote. I don't need it though.
Yeah.
I don't need it. I'd be rich as fuck though, I tell you that much.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
I'm picking everybody's pocket.
Yeah. You can do a lot with that.
Fuck yeah, dude, imagine if you could just pause time and just do whatever you wanted for a few minutes and then start her back up.
Yeah, you know, you could
What would you do?
Huh?
What would you do with that power?
with the pause time power.
Yeah. What would you do?
There's a lot of shit I would do. Like, there's a lot of shit I could do, like fix this whole. You could literally fix everything with the world situation right now. Maybe not everything, but you could do a lot of fixing. You know what I mean?
You see, that's what's fucked up. Is there's so much good that I would do with that, but there's almost just as much bad shit that I would be like, I can't help myself. I gotta do this. You know what I mean? Like there's so much good shit. Like, oh, kid's about to be hit with a bus. Pause. Run out, grab the kid, move the kid, unpause, save the day.
Why are you doing it like a remote? You should have the ability to be like,
Well, I'm because of the movie Click. You know what I mean?
I know, but
Like,
make your own movie. Yeah. Why you got to do that? It's like extra steps. Just be like, done. That's it. I'm just thinking about it and it's paused. You're like making extra steps when you don't have to. You're making up your own imaginary fucking abilities here.
well, hey, dude.
You're like doing like a rain dance and shit, and then
Well, hey,
pause.
yeah, hey. Sometimes that's how it's got to work.
No, it's not. What? You're making up your own shit.
Sometimes.
Your fantasies are.
What was that fucking 50s show with the fucking the mom and shit that was a witch? She like had to crinkle her nose to like.
Bewitched?
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
She had to like crinkle her nose to make shit happen. Mm-hmm. Yeah, like that.
It wasn't the 50s, though. Pretty sure it was 60s, 70s.
You're probably right.
I know. But even still, she's a witch, first of all. And second of all, like just going, that's quick, done. What if your hands are in your pockets and they're freezing cold or something? You're like, ugh. That's your whole thing,
Okay, maybe not that, because I mean somebody's gonna catch on to that one.
Yeah.
It'll be like something weird just happened.
I saw that
And
guy
I
do
saw
some
that
shit.
guy do some shit.
Like it'd be some conspiracy theorist guy be like, I'm gonna follow him and
I'm gonna follow
see what
him,
happens.
and then I'll do it again. But then next time when I'll be on to him though. You know what I mean?
Like, maybe. You're pretty oblivious to shit.
Do you think so?
I know so. 2 reasons. Both
Two
involving
examples.
Sarah.
Okay.
When she shaved the shit in the back of your head, 1. 2, she was trying to get. She told me she was trying to get you with that whole where they spray you with water and just keep spraying you, and it's like dripping
Yeah.
down your face and spraying you.
Yeah.
She said you didn't even react. He was like had no clue what was happening. So that's how I know you would not notice that some fucking guy was following you around.
There was water fucking running down my face.
You're probably like, this is probably normal.
And I was like, oh, maybe my hair's extra ridiculous today. I don't know. Like, I'm not gonna tell the lady cutting my hair how to fucking use a squirt bottle. No, that was funny though. She literally stood there just. She just sprayed and sprayed, water running down my face.
She said she was sitting there like her fingers and wrists and shit were getting sore because you weren't saying anything.
She's like gave up because her fucking forearms were
Like this
burning.
guy fucking blows.
Yeah, dude. It's like, I mean, I don't know. I thought maybe she fucking just she needed my hair wet. I don't know.
Anyway,
Okay.
speaking of positive time of fixing things, did you hear about those barges that broke loose or whatever in fucking the Ohio River?
I saw them.
Fucking weird.
So what's the background story on that? Like, what have they said anything about how they got loose or what?
How
far they went?
I haven't really read up on it. I have something pulled up, but they're all. I don't know if they were all carrying. What were they carrying here?
Have you ever been next to a barge?
Methanol is what they were carrying.
Well, I think they said
one was hauling.
One was hauling methanol.
Yeah, tons of methanol.
I think the other two.
But there was
said
10 of
corn.
10 barges. Okay, like that's a little bit. I guess I don't really know like the ins and outs of barge operations and shit.
So,
But that just seems like, especially with that and all these train derailments that are going on and shit, like it's a little fucking weird.
have you ever been
I'm not a
next to a
conspiracy
barge?
theorist by any means, but I'm just saying it's fucking weird.
They're fucking huge, and it makes me wonder how they got away.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's very weird. The one that I guess the other ones were carrying corn and some other shit, and the one carrying methanol was partially submerged. It wasn't, apparently, it's not leaking anything as of, I don't think, as far as I could tell, they haven't got it yet. I don't know. But All the ones that I was looking up were all like a day ago when it was happening. I don't know what the status of it is now, but they say there's no impact to the water as of yet. This doesn't even really say. So the Coast Guard is investigating the cause of the incident, so they don't even know yet, I guess. But all barges are accounted for. I mean, you can't really lose one, I guess.
Yeah, I suppose.
I mean, fucking today's world, you might be able to. Who fuck knows?
So
yeah, barges are.
we used to go to the Mississippi all the time. My parents had a houseboat on the Mississippi, and we took our jet ski down there a few years, and I'd be out on the Mississippi riding the jet ski, and here comes a barge with like a big barge pusher, and I got kind of close to it on the jet ski, and I remember looking at that thing going, Jesus fucking Christ. If I fell off this fucking jet ski right now, that thing would literally pull me
Suck
under.
you?
And
Yeah.
dude,
And not in a good way.
no. It would not
suck you under.
I would not
Not
finish.
Suck you off. Yeah. You'd be finished.
I would be finished, but I would definitely not finish
No,
from the sucking.
it wouldn't be a fun sucking.
It would be a
You might get a little bit of exhilaration at one point, but ain't gonna last long.
dude, it's fucking they're big, man.
Yeah.
And they push so much water too. So we used to park on the sandbars. And we'd beach the boat on the sandbars, and we'd all be hanging out, drinking and whatever. And these barges would come by. And as the barge comes by, when it gets like even with you, it's pushing so much water with those barges. The water on the beach recedes like 4 or 5 feet. And you see like the boats like fucking settle into the sand. And then as it goes by, the water it's like high tide, low tide when they come by. They push that much water.
Yeah.
They're fucking crazy. People don't realize how big they are or how heavy they are when they're full.
Oh yeah.
Dude, it's wild.
Yeah.
And them captains, man, some of them turns on the Mrs. Slurp. They fucking,
I don't know. What'd you say?
the Mrs. Slurp, they fucking come through them channel buoys, right? And they got to like hairpin it, like put it in reverse and like vector thrust that motherfucker around a corner and shit.
Vector thrust.
Like I give them props. You
Yeah.
fucking go them.
So yeah, some weird shit going on because was it today or what's today? Today. Well, I don't know. I don't know when it happened, but that train derailment, another train derailment. This time in Minnesota, a different company at least is BNSF Railways. But train derailed in Minnesota, caught fire containing ethanol. So that's fun.
Ethanol. And for people that don't know what the fuck ethanol is a byproduct of it's basically corn alcohol that they utilize.
I'm pretty sure
in
most people know what
gasoline.
ethanol is. We see it at gas stations and shit.
Well, we do here because we're in the Midwest.
That's true.
There's a lot of places
I
that,
bet there's
that don't
I
have
bet there's
ethanol.
a lot of people who know what ethanol are. Anyway, derailed again.
Derailed.
Speaking of derailed. So yeah, this is getting weird. All these fucking train derailments, fucking barges disconnecting or whatever they do, and I don't know
ask
what's
you,
happening.
Do you think these train derailments
Kind
are
of.
on purpose?
Kind of, because there's so much happening with, you know what I mean? Like all these things are happening in pretty big fashion. You know, Ohio was a big deal.
Yeah.
This is a pretty big deal, and it's just unless they've been happening more often and we just don't hear about it. You know,
Maybe we're just hearing about a bunch of them all right now because of the Ohio one that was big.
probably, maybe, I guess, but it's still like I don't know. It's a lot of big shit carrying hazardous materials that it's just getting kind of weird. Like it's almost like it's too too it's happening too often,
Too frequently.
too frequently. That's what I was looking for. Yeah, I couldn't think of the word. It's happening too frequently that it's that it can't, there's like no way it can't be, on purpose. It's too frequent to be a coincidence. That's what I'm saying, I guess.
Dude, so that's what
Like,
was,
I hate to be a conspiracy theorist or whatever,
I
but
know.
it's just so weird. And on that note, we're going to take a quick pee break, and then we're going to come back with some Urban Dictionary for a little bit of lighter stuff. Trying to cheer it up a little bit. Thank you. We'll be right back. Hey, welcome back. We're back.
Hi.
I had to pee so bad. Now I'm cold because it's chilly out, which is actually not that bad. It's 51 degrees apparently, but
It's getting nicer, dude.
yeah, 69 degrees tomorrow. Yeah, 69.
We're like,
man.
we're at that point, right? Where you're like almost getting ready to fucking slide it in.
Yeah.
But you're like just not quite there yet. You're like,
And then when you're like, you think you're there, then you just, you slip out and boom, another 20-degree day.
and then she like reminds you like, oh, condom. And you're like, oh, fuck.
Yeah,
Okay.
something like that.
Let me take a break quick for that. Get it on.
And you're like, all right, you gotta play with it a little bit and get me hard again because
And then-
now I'm soft.
And then you're like, okay, it's almost, I'm getting ready. And then she's like, wait, I gotta run to the bathroom quick. And you're like,
I gotta pee so bad.
you're like, fuck.
We're
then-
referencing weather, by the way. This is weather.
But we're right there.
right there, so close.
So close. Hey, I was gonna ask you. Hold on, I'm gonna circle back to that.
Oh, okay.
Ruby said today she was in the shower and I walked in the bathroom and Jaden was in there talking to Ruby. And she
That
goes,
didn't work.
she goes, Mom, someone called me chunky again on the bus today. She goes, what? She's like, yeah. And
Damn, this tippy chair.
Jaden's like, who was it? And,
Who the fuck was it? Kick his ass.
and she said I'm trying to remember what name she said. It was like Toby or some shit.
Toby.
Toby or Timmy or something with a T, I think. Thomas. And Jaden's like, well, just don't listen to him. They're just doing that just because they're being mean and they're older kids. And I said, does he ride your bus? And she goes, yeah, he's on the bus, Dad. And I go, you want me to beat his ass? And Jaden looked at me and goes, what? No. And she's like, don't fucking say that. And Ruby goes, yeah, Dad, I want you to beat his ass.
That's funny. Kids are funny.
So tomorrow I'm gonna go on the bus. I'm gonna beat a little kid's ass.
Beat up a kid. All right.
I'm gonna be like, hey, chunky fuck. Know
All right.
who I am?
You got some Urban Dictionary to read me.
That and also
Compliments of our buddy Tim who sent these in. I have no idea what they are. I almost saw him though, bud. Almost saw him, and I diverted.
Tim, you're gonna have to just message me directly next time because we don't want Brandon seeing these.
Hey, I got integrity, buddy. I didn't fucking look at them. I saw there was Urban Dictionaries in there, and I said, nope, I'm not going to look you said you were going to read it to me or something.
Yeah. Before we get into Urban Dictionary,
Okay.
dude,
Dude.
have you ever had a mud poop?
Just fucking ideas, and this stupid shit just comes into his head sometimes. Just randomly. It's like, you ever seen the color fuchsia? Man, what a beautiful color.
Dude,
I
fuchsia
just
is a
love the
nice
color
color.
fuchsia.
Fuchsia.
What? Shut the fuck up.
If I had fuchsia rugs, dude, have you ever had a mud poop?
What do you mean?
Like, the best way to describe it is like
Like
imagine you're like clenching your butt cheeks together and you're shitting at the same time, and then you have to wipe that mess out of there. Have you ever had one of those? But like you didn't clench your cheeks, you just were trying to poop normally, and then you're like, God damn it! Why I've been through half a roll of fucking toilet paper and there's still poop in my butthole.
Yeah, I've had that happen.
That
Why?
shit pisses me off. It's been happening to me a lot more lately the last like week. I don't know why.
I know why.
Why?
You're not eating enough fiber.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well,
You're eating all that. I don't know what you're eating, but it's not fiber.
I'm gonna have to figure that. I'm gonna have to figure that out because I'm getting really sick of fucking toilet paper.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty soon fucking toilet paper is gonna be like $40 for a fucking
Yeah, dude, I don't know why,
six-pack of
man.
it or whatever.
Because it was like a week ago. It happened to me the first time, and I was like, "Oh God, one of these again." And I'm sitting there like 15 minutes wiping my ass. Every fucking wipe is getting worse. It seems like.
Yeah.
And then you walk around for fucking 20 minutes. You figured it out that you fucking didn't wipe good enough.
Oh God. Okay.
And you gotta go back.
Things start itching. You're like, that's not right. I
Yeah.
shouldn't.
Then you go in the bathroom just to
be
sit
itching.
down, and wipe. And you're like, God, there's still fucking poop in my butt.
Okay. Anyway.
Yeah.
Urban Dictionary me.
Right now. Oh, fuck! God, I almost lost my beer. I almost lost my beer there. Good thing it wasn't even open, though.
I'm just gonna say, this is gonna be terrible on my lungs because oh God,
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna start laughing. I'm gonna cough like an absolute monster.
I swear to God, if you're laughing egregiously and making these stupid noises without being able to read this whole thing first, I'm going to be mad. I'm going to be so mad. Do you know why? Oh, look at him. He can't fucking do two things at once. He's sitting over there reading and he's... Oh, God.
It's not my fault. I'm a simple-brained motherfucker.
Yeah, you're simple-brained as fuck.
Okay, first one.
Okay.
I don't know how well I like this one, Tim, but I'm gonna go for it. Hyperlethal vector.
Okay.
Hyperlethal vector. When one vomits on a partner's genitals, then proceeds to headbutt the vomited upon area until one's head appears as a mere blur. 2 girls and 1 hyperlethal vector is far more disgusting than 2 girls, 1 butt.
Cup? That sounds so fucking gross.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, buddy.
Huh?
I like the name of this one.
Okay.
Okay, are you ready?
How many are there?
There's 3.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
here's the second.
Oh, give it to me, Daddy.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't like doing it.
No! Why'd you shit everywhere? Okay, it's called ass concrete.
Ass concrete.
Ass concrete.
That's exactly what you've been talking about.
That's what I've been talking
Okay.
about. It's that butt stuff.
What?
The mark left on the toilet, or the mark left on the bowl of the toilet once you've taken a huge dump.
Dude, I love those. You know why? Because I like coming back later to piss it off.
Piss it off.
It's like a game.
Holy shit, dude. Clean the bowl. You left some epic ass concrete.
Dude, Tempe leaves some ass concrete scattered all over the fucking toilet bowl.
Dude, I think his is called ass shrapnel.
What?
Ass shrapnel.
Shrapnel?
Shrapnel.
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 Treadmill.
What's happening?
Scrap metal.
Anyway,
Ass scrap metal. Okay. Okay.
numero trace.
Numero trace. Boo-rang.
Boo-rang.
A boo-rang.
I like that.
What happened just now? My boo-rang.
Wait, what? Is that it?
No.
Oh. Okay.
Okay. Boo-rang. The skankiest, sloppiest, crustiest, nastiest, unwashed sort of vag on the planet. What? The skankiest, sloppiest, crustiest, nastiest, unwashed sort of vag on the planet. It is usually quite unpleasant for both parties partaking in a sexual interaction involving boorang.
Well, I think you're fucking it up because
No,
you're illiterate.
the skankiest, sloppiest, crustiest, nastiest, unwashed sort of vag on the planet. It is usually quite unpleasant for both parties partaking in a sexual interaction involving boorang. I'll use it in a fucking sentence. Go on, get some nasty boorang, huh?
Oh,
Crusty boorang, greasy boorang with pickles and onions make your eyes water.
oh God.
You ain't gonna like it. I ain't gonna like it either, but it's gonna happen. Go on, get some boorang.
You ain't gonna like it. I ain't gonna like it, but it's gonna happen. It's fucking.
So what I'm getting from this is it's the kind of dirty, nasty vagina that
Yeah.
you go for knowing it's dirty and
Yeah.
nasty.
Like, I feel fucking disgusting today. Let me go for some boomerang.
Go on, get you some
I'm gonna get me
nasty
some
boorang. Crusty, nasty,
That's
greasy
That's my
boorang
favorite part. You ain't gonna like it. I ain't gonna like it. It's gonna happen.
with some pickles and onions. Make your eyes water. You ain't gonna like it. I ain't gonna like it either. But it's gonna happen. Gonna get you some boorang.
Ain't neither one of us gonna like it, but it's gonna happen. Prepare yourself. Penetration.
So are these two guys are about to get the same piece of boorang.
Oh God.
You ain't gonna like it. I ain't gonna like it. But we're both gonna go get it.
No, I think it's like him and her. Neither one of us are gonna like this, but it's gonna happen anyway.
Ooh,
Yeah.
ooh, ooh,
It's kind of like
ooh. Tim, I know you haven't had 30 episodes worth of forwarding us Urban Dictionary, so that was pretty good for your first
that
one.
was good.
Pretty good.
Keep them coming. Thank you, Tim. Yes.
Good job, Tim. Good job.
You
So
understood
for all
the
of you
assignment.
out there,
Tim sent us. I'm not going to reveal last names because we don't need to do that. But
Yeah.
Tim, he's a follower of ours. He sent us in some Urban Dictionaries, and I told everybody if you send them, I will read them. So, thank you for sending those in, Tim. Good job on your first go around.
Yeah.
You earned yourself some boorang.
Yeah. You ain't gonna enjoy this. I ain't gonna enjoy it neither. Well, it's gonna happen anyway.
Ass concrete. I'm gonna say that, Stempy.
Yeah. He'll probably understand exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah. Well,
All right.
If it's anything like real concrete, that shit's fucking hard to get off.
You ain't lying.
Once it cures, imagine letting it cure.
No. I've dealt with it. Never again.
You'd have to chisel that shit.
Never again.
Have you ever been in a position where you shit your pants in public and you had to throw your underwear away in a public restroom?
No.
No?
No, but I have been in the woods on my way to my friend's house and I couldn't quite make it. So I shit in the woods, used my shirt to fucking wipe it up and toss the shirt. I've done that.
What happened to your shirt, bro? I didn't wear one.
Oh, I don't. You guys, you
wear
idiots wear shirts.
Nice.
Fucking stupids.
Nice. Good job, guys.
No. All right, though, that concludes this episode of Caleb and Bye, episode 31.
31.
Thank
30
you again.
penis.
Thank you again, Tim, for submitting those.
Appreciate
if anybody
it, Tim.
else wants to submit some to us, we are always open to suggestion.
Hit
Don't
us
send them
up.
to Colby, though. Send them to me because he can't read good, and it just turns out.
I did have to rehearse those a few times.
Yeah, I believe it. Yeah, and then again, Laura Jane, thank you for the logos. We will shout those out or shoot those up. I don't know how to say it. We're gonna put those up so people can see your work firsthand. We're gonna shoot them
We're
up.
gonna shoot them up.
Yeah, right in this vein here. This is the one I've been saving for your logos.
Yep.
And then, of course, Sarah.
They hit just
I
right.
hit just right. And of course, Sarah, Men's Grooming Lounge. Everybody go get your haircut from Sarah. She does great work. Mm-hmm. And she'll treat you right. And you get a beer if you want. If you're sitting there and someone's in line in front of you, you get a beer.
Don't tell the secrets, because then.
There's a fridge literally right fucking there.
Yeah, but
in
if-
the waiting area.
But it's if everyone takes one, then there's not enough left for me.
Shut the fuck up.
You shut the fuck up.
I hate your fucking face.
That's fucking mean.
Yeah. Thank you again, all. I fucking hate you.
I'm not gonna say that. Fuck you, but I'm not gonna say that.
Fuck you too.
Fuck you.
Yeah. Okay, love
Okay,
you.
love you.
Bye.
Rolling in my pickup truck down Highway 72. On my way to LBI, we've got some shit to do. Gonna lay out on the beach, put our sunshades on. Try to cover up our laps and hide our hormones. 'Cause we're chasing the mud cheeks up and down the court. All these girls have cowboy boots and carry around their pitchforks. Chasing the butt cheeks up and down the court. All these girls have real nice butts and wear those Wrangler jean shorts. Oh, fuck it. Let's get out of here.
Let's go, dude.
Pull chocks.
Pull chalk.